Well, hello Ilyushin, Max's Models here. I hope you had a wonderful day of building. I'm wrapping up here in the shop, and we've been debating on what to do about the 200th live stream, and I'm planning to try and get back in time to hold it, maybe just go with stuff from Pam's Con, but my co-host Steve wants to do something special, and he's thinking maybe I should push the live stream over till next week, because I'm going to be trying to race back in time to get it, and that way we'll have a whole week to get ready for 200th live stream extravaganza. The other option is to hold a live stream 199.5. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Well, what would you guys prefer? I could also move it over to Sunday night, but I don't know what you guys' schedules are, so we're kind of used to Saturday nights, and maybe we shouldn't make that big of a deal out of it. I mean, 200, yeah, assuming I even counted them correctly, because first I don't even think I numbered them. Okay, enough of that. You guys tell me what you think down below, and we'll figure something out. Now, today I made a lot of headway on the Willys MB, the Takom 1/16 scale, which is just, you could really build a real Jeep from this thing. It's the only thing missing are the pistons and the crankshaft. So I'm kind of paralyzed where I'm at. It was at a good stopping point anyway. I got the wheels on it and got the radiator in and the front quarter panels, but I have to stop because I ran out of the paint. I'm using the Tamiya, I believe it's TS28, I think, the all drab lacquer spray can. But I do have acrylic in a pretty close match, and I thought about, well, I could put it in airbrush and spray it on, but I thought, I got a simple idea. Since Tamiya paints generally play nice together, both the acrylics and enamels, I've never had any trouble putting one over the other. So I went ahead and just brushed on a coat of it over the parts that were primed or hadn't gotten to yet, so I could get in the nooks and crannies of the brush, which is easier with a brush than with a spray gun. And that way, when I do get the TS28, I can just airbrush over it and just put an even coat on top, and it'll already essentially primed in color. So I've got the primer, the lacquer primer, the acrylic, the green all drab acrylic over that, and then I'll just put a coat of the lacquer on top. I've done that before, and it's always worked out really well. So I also finished off the Sturmovik, and it is not a great kit, but I gotta admit I kind of liked it when I was done. I was gonna make it in partly Korean markings, partly American, show the guy painting it over, but the Korean decals, just those old 50-odd-year-old KP decals, just disintegrated. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not playing that game again. So I just put it in US markings of the captured IL-10 we got. That's when I grabbed a Kempo, which still had the original number 44 on the tail. And then when I took the photos, I realized, oh my gosh, I forgot to put the gun, the rear gun in it. So I put the gun in, it went back. I was missing two parts, the landing light, which goes unnoticed, but also missing one of the exhaust stacks, and then I'm getting ready to leave here, and sure enough, I'm going to put its box out in the other shed with all the other empty boxes, and there it is. Found the landing light too. So one more part to put on, so I got that on, another photograph, and now it's finally done. I had to pilfer a couple of decals from the F82 Twin Mustang, because for all American decals I had, just a couple of them that weren't the right size. But it actually, gotta be honest, for all the griping and everything I did, it is a poorly fit kit, and it's hard to work with. I I both masked and then cleaned up and then hand painted parts of the canopy, and I'm like, you know, it actually looks pretty good on the shelf. Up close you can tell it's kind of a crappy plastica. Sorry guys, that's never getting old. But, you know, I like it. It's a very rudimentary kit, but I'm kind of happy with it. It's not going in the house, it's staying out here in the Tarvis on the shelf, but still, you know, I'm taking a win on that one. That's really where I'm at for today, and having this little Bluetooth speaker that my wife got me is really making the music out here a lot better. Moving the workshop over there to the other end by the air conditioner, which is currently turned off, if you didn't guess. But that's made a huge difference. And today I didn't really get that hot down here, so it was a lot of rain. So anyway, that is what I got done today. I might get a little content for the morning to go out, but we're not going to have any content tomorrow night because I'm going to be gone. PamsCon is Saturday, and I'll be running around Daytona tomorrow doing stuff. So anyway, that's that. And, you know, 'tis what it is, what it is, and what it was a wonderful day of model building. Guys, I hope you're doing well. You take care of yourselves, and as always, model on. I just couldn't resist. Smoke on the water. Godzilla's on his way.